On the edge of a forgotten village lay a dark, silent lake. Locals called it Kala Talab. No one dared to go near after sunset. Aarav, a travel vlogger, was different. He didn't believe in such tales. It was just another village myth. Then he heard it, a soft whisper. Aarav! He froze. It sounded like his mother. The lake rippled as though something was stirring. His reflection blurred, shifting into something unrecognizable. Then came the whisper again. Why did you come here? His reflection was still there, smiling at him. Aarav stumbled back, his breath catching in fear. The reflection grinned wider, face frozen in terror. He shut off the camera, rubbing his eyes. The reflection was still smiling at him. The whisper came again, louder this time. Panic rising, Aarav ran back to the hut. He bolted the door, convincing himself. At midnight, his phone buzzed loudly. The screen showed a live feed from the lake. His reflection stared directly into the lens. It spoke, "You can run, but can't leave." The feed went black and silent. From outside, he heard dripping water, even though the lake was half a mile away. Aarav didn't sleep that night. Every few minutes he heard the sound of dripping water, closer and closer, as if something was moving toward his hut. By dawn, desperate for answers, he went to the village elder, an old woman named Dadi Shanti. Her eyes widened when Aarav mentioned the lake. She shook her head violently. "You shouldn't have gone there, Beta. If you keep listening to those whispers, you will not return alive. Burn your footage. Forget the lake." But curiosity burned in Aarav's veins, stronger than fear. That night, he checked his camera again. The footage had changed. It showed him standing on the lake shore, walking slowly into the water. Terrified, he slammed the laptop shut. But then, from outside the hut, he heard a knock. 3 slow, heavy knocks, and when he peered through the window, he saw wet footprints. Aarav's heart pounded as he stared at the wet footprints outside his hut. The knocks echoed again, thud, thud, thud. He gathered courage and called out, "Kaun hai!" Silence. No one, only the trail of wet prints. Shaking, Aarav followed them with his flashlight. The deeper he went, the colder the air grew. Suddenly, his light flickered in the dark. In that dim glow, he saw her, a woman. Her hair covered her face, head tilted strangely. She whispered his name, Aarav. He froze, voice echoing inside his head. Aarav stumbled back, dropped his flashlight. When he picked it up, she had vanished, but the footprints now led inside his hut. Aarav's hands trembled as he entered. The wet footprints glistened on the floor. The room was empty yet felt heavy, as if someone unseen was breathing. Suddenly, his camera turned on by itself. The screen showed a live feed of him. But then another figure appeared behind him. The same drenched woman reached for him. Before Aarav could react, the lamp shattered. Darkness swallowed everything in that moment. He felt icy fingers brush his neck. A voice whispered directly into his ear. "The lake chose you. You belong to me." His body froze. He couldn't move. His own reflection started smiling at him. The possession had begun right then. Aarav staggered out of the hut, gasping for breath, but the whispers followed him everywhere. His body no longer felt like his own, dragging him through the forest back toward the cursed lake. The waters shimmered under the moonlight, unnaturally calm. The woman rose from its surface, hair dripping, eyes pale. Aarav tried to scream, but no sound came. Invisible hands pushed him forward, his camera still hanging. His camera still hanging from his neck, recorded everything. As he reached the water's edge, she extended her arms. "Now you are mine forever," she whispered, and with that, Aarav stepped into the lake. The cold water swallowed him inch by inch. Moments later, the lake returned to silence. The next morning, villagers found his camera on the shore. The last footage showed Aarav walking calmly into the lake, his lips moving in whispers no one could understand. But if you listen closely, you can still hear the words,